Hey, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Brawls.
Jackie?
Yeah?
This is your friend Dunlap. You remember me?
Well, yeah, you always on here with me. How am I going to forget? Been doing this for too damn long. What is it? How many years of doing this now?
20, if you count for everything, it's 20.
That's too damn long.
It's a lot of it to do.
What's the other thing? Half of it or something? 20 years altogether, and how many years of talking? We talk on both, but sometimes you say it, and now we're shaking.
Let me tell you, Jack.
Hiding.
We got on here in 2005 on YouTube because we were like, this world's gone crazy.
Yeah, let's
People
get
don't
on
like
here.
George W. Bush. We need to set the record straight about how great he is.
Yeah, we tried to get on there and just help everybody out.
We were wrong then, but, all things considered, he seems like a fun guy now. He's got baggage.
Back, yeah, well, sure.
He's got baggage.
Who don't?
We ain't saying he shouldn't be canceled. We're just saying, like, when he's hitting people in the stomach and making faces, it's like, could be worse. There's worse people that's president that I'd rather not be in an Uber with. And then we got on here in 2012, started talking on here because we were mad that Obama won. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he won again. Now we're on here, and I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what the point is anymore, because you get on here and holler this or that and all that. Nobody give a damn.
No.
Nobody give a damn.
Groundhog?
No.
You didn't say it, Groundhog?
Wait, Groundhog Day. No, I didn't pay no attention to that. That don't make it.
You don't watch that Groundhog?
That's like wise tail thing or something like it. Ain't like that's it. I don't remember if it means true or not or whatever. Like he come out and I'll go back in. Win. Is he always right? How many times is he right? What's the batting average of Puxapawny pill? Puxaconic shield. Pill.
I don't have it in front of me, but I'd say it's about 50-50.
Yeah, well, so take it or leave it.
I don't have the numbers.
Sure.
I figured maybe you didn't watch it because it always made you hungry.
Well, I get hungry no matter what this time. Yeah. Well, yeah.
You want to fry up a little piece of Punxsutawney Phil?
Not him, not that one. Not that one in particular. He got a job. He's contributed to society, but the other ones,
Oh, just lay it on the couch, you'd eat them right up.
Well, I wouldn't. I'd share. I couldn't eat all. There's a lot of meat on that thing. I wasn't going to eat it by myself, and you got to pass it around. A special occasion, Groundhog Day.
Is that what Groundhog Day used to be when you were a kid? It's just like somebody catch a groundhog and put it on a platter and pass it around.
I don't know if he was
ready
just
for
like
the
it.
Planting.
Well, it was the same thing like up there. It's like, did he come out? Yep, he came out all right. Did he go back in? Well, no, he didn't go back in. He on your plate. Ate him up. Or he went back in and I jerked him out and killed him for dinner.
Yeah.
And one of the other. Because you don't have to be the same one. They all do. You know what I mean? You pick one random. I don't think one knows it any better than the other. And they all taste the same.
Think?
As far as I know, they all taste the same too. Yeah.
You think they all got a army of Phils? It's not just one Punxsutawney Phil. It's a bunch of them. And so you couldn't even tell. Maybe they all eat them up there. We don't even know what they do.
There's a bunch of groundhogs. They could, for all we know, it'd be a new one every year. Nobody know the difference. The same with Lassie in an animal that's famous. Nobody knows. Trigger, they stuffed him because Roy Rogers had respect for an animal. But they had 4 or 5 Lashes, 3 or 4 Benjis. How many Puxalawny pills that they have the head? I don't know. I guarantee you when one retires, somebody eating it.
Do you ever eat a goat? I know you love goats.
I'd love goats. I wouldn't do it nowadays, but when you was young, you ate what they put on your plate. You didn't have no choice in the matter. You could say, I'm vegetarian, or I did deal. Your dad knock a hell at the back of your head. You ate it. Children ain't starving in China. Children starving down the street. Eat your food. So, I ate some goat before. These days, I prefer not to eat it. It's a good succulent taste. It's just, it's good. But I prefer not to eat goats these days.
Because they're your friends.
Well, some of them are. I don't know them all personally, but I love a goat. Lord knows.
I guess that's about all that's been going on in the news. That
pretty much, yeah. Just Groundhog Day come up. I know everybody, everybody got an opinion on that, this or that. This country's divided. Groundhog said this.
When it comes to groundhogs, yeah, we are divided as hell, man.
I know. Hey, Elon, we just had to get on here and just put our 2 cents in, whether it's wanted or not. I figure you ain't doing nothing else on this holiday. Let's get on here and get them.
Freedom of speech, no matter what anybody says.
Yep.
You can get on X and say whatever you want, make any kind of signs or hand gestures, do whatever you want. That's freedom of speech. That's what America's all about.
That's right. Get up there and just whatever kind of thing you want tattoo on you. It's fine. It's America, yeah.
Yeah. You can't get... maybe sometimes you get put in jail for your freedom of speech. By freedom of speech, I mean like kicking in a door, beating up police officers, shitting in Nancy Pelosi's desk or whatever. I don't know. We don't know who shit.
Tasing, police officers stealing their guns and tasing them and giving them heart attacks. That's freedom of speech now. That's all that is.
Now it's preserved by America, because if you do freedom of speech in a violent coup sort of way, you get out of jail. Trump showed everybody freedom of speech in this country when it comes to violent coups is
now I think that depends. Well, it depends on which violent coup you're talking about now. Not every violent coup don't put ideas in somebody's head, because I guarantee you, somebody else tries a violent coup, they're going to be put underneath the prison, So just know which violent coup to get on board with, which one not to. That's what you got to know in this country anyway. I can't speak for other countries. I don't know. But in this country, make sure you're in the right one. Otherwise, you'll be under the prison. But if you're beating up police officers for Trump, all's forgiven.
He's had a busy couple weeks. We ain't talked on this podcast. Now, a lot of times we talk over on patreon.com, folks. In Trump's second America, I want to make sure that we get in some plugs for making money. You go over to Red State Update, patreon.com/Red State Update. You give us $5 or more a month, and you get every week, more or less. I don't think we have to go strictly by calendars. When we say week,
it's
is
close.
Sort of
shooting for it.
It's close.
Definitely, it's close. And you make up for it if the one's missed, we make up for it. And also, it's 20 extra minutes with Jackie and Dunlap. But I'm telling you right now, if you give up $5, you're gonna get a lot more minutes than that. We spend a lot of time over there. You guarantee 20 minutes, but you don't get a bunch extra than that extra, I guess. We're spending more time over there with our listeners. We feel a little safer talking to our personal listeners. They talk to us. We do, I guess you say they are our priority at the moment, but all of you's our priority, all of our listeners. We appreciate each and every one. And of course, in this economy, some of you may not be able to afford that $5, which is completely understandable, especially if you buy whiskey. What else is? I can't remember all these. This just started, so forgive us. Our new round of sanctions and punishing our allies started. Was it yesterday? I don't know. One of the two. Yesterday, I think. So
if you may not have the money to give us $5 or more a month over at patreon.com to get 20 extra minutes with Jackie and Dunlap. But if you don't have the money, you don't get any access to us at all. Don't expect anything from us. You're basically dead to us. This is Trump's second America, folks. So that's what happens. You either give us a lot of money and then we let you come in and bring like 15 dudes and like inflatable mattresses and set up and get everybody's Social Security account information.
Yeah.
And that's what you get for your money. Here, you get 20 extra minutes with Jackie Dunlap. But if you give that money to Trump, like $250 million or whatever it was, Musk give him, then you just get to do whatever you want with your minions.
They hooking up. I know this is crazy, Santa, but I mean, everything is these days, ain't it? Well, that's what, you can't, seriously? Is that going? How can they do that?
The only thing that is not crazy sounding that we've talked about since we've been on here was eating a groundhog. That's the least crazy thing we've said since we've been on here.
Hey, the most grounded thing we've said is eating that groundhog. That's it. Everything else crazy. Not all of it's true, but still. So they in there now, federal workers. Now, a lot, like what the Treasury said, he said, no, you can't do that. That's illegal. Elon Musk said, I'm going to do it either way, whether you like it or not. And he resigned. So now, Elon Musk got access to your Social Security, Medicare, anything government, all the government contracts that, that have with various companies that are, what would you call it? His contemporaries or, companies he's in league with and also companies he don't like that he's competing with. So now he knows how much getting what and this and that and all this stuff. Yeah, literally the companies he's competing with to get money from America, he knows the background of all that stuff. He's ahead of it now. I guess he's in charge. It's supposed to be illegal, but these days, I don't know. Legal, illegal, I don't know. Seems like all we do now is just scream, that's illegal, and that's the end of it.
We've all turned into Barney Fifes. We're all just sitting around screaming, "You can't do that!"
Oh, hey, he can't! And they're taking the bullet out of. They took the bullet out of my front pocket a long time ago. They took that bullet. Yeah,
we're just standing around. We're just like, well, Ange, I'll tell you that we all know everything about how everything's supposed to work, and then somebody does the complete opposite, and we're like, that's illegal. Nobody cares.
Nobody, people care now. We shouldn't say that because the people who that's supposed to care the most, supposed to be protected, can't seem to do anything. But again, American people voted for this. It's what they wanted, so you're getting what you want.
We all voted for Elon Musk. Remember, Jackie? I went in there and I said, where's Elon Musk's name on here? I need to put an X next to it.
It's just that billionaires have access to so much in this world. They can get whatever they want. I'm a billionaire. I've got everything. What's the one thing I ain't got? Everybody's Social Security check and the Medicare. I ain't got that yet. How'd I get that? Well, let me get my buddy elected and he'll give it. And so far, so good. That's what we're watching. That's what was happening. Yeah.
How's he going over there, without making Trump mad? That's what I ain't figured out yet, because it seems like everybody's been saying, oh, Trump's see, that was our plan. We tell them, oh, look, Trump's got a new boss. It's Elon Musk. He's the real president. He's the first lady is Donald Trump. He's the main president man or whatever. And Trump will get so mad, but he ain't been mad yet. He doesn't look good, honestly. I don't know if it was signing his name on all them papers and he's got,
the way out. Yeah.
It made, he got tired. I mean, signing papers.
Racism can be exhausting. I'm telling you, hating and hurting people, it'll wear you out. It will.
It's like one of them ads you used to see, like somebody before they took meth and somebody after they got hooked on it. It's like this before he joined the Klan. This is after. People, listen, there's not a lot of handsome people in the Klan. Like the handsomest person in the Klan was, who's that old boy that ran for president and like still in the 90s? Remember him? That old Klan boy, like left the Klan, but he's like, but I'm still going to be racist and I'll run for president.
Just
like, he's the only good-looking Klan
had to resign from the Klan in order to. Back then, you had to resign from the Klan before you ran for office. These days, I don't know if that's
right. Next time, it's going to be like, here's my card. Here's my Klan card.
Let me show you. Everybody, all of January 6th prison, not all of them, but several of them got their Klan cards back as soon as they got out.
Yeah, and some of them got arrested for child pornography.
Well, already, now this is what I said when I saw that happening, which, that's awful. You're going to let it, but when you elect a criminal in the office, well, who does he help? Himself and other criminals. That's what he does. So none of this is surprising. We knew this was going to happen. But I said to myself, well, these people here, you got to be a little unhinged to go up to the Capitol and take poop everywhere in it. Something ain't right. Take a bunch of, the guy from Nashville here, took a bunch of wrist ties. Something is wrong with you. People who think that way show up to do things like that anywhere, let alone the Capitol. Something ain't right with you. So you let all them back out. I said, well, over the next 4 years, we're going to see him We're going to see this person, that person. They're all going to go back. I mean, just statistics alone says this many criminals, once they get out, they wind up back in jail. So what is it, 3 or 4 of them already? I mean, it was immediate right after it happened. One of them had child pornography. One of them dead. Police shot one, resisting arrest. And there's another one with gun charges. I mean, they didn't look at, a lot of these people, granted as well, were criminals long before they ever went to go to the bathroom in the rotunda. They had broken many laws before they showed up there. Let them out. Let them all out. And while we're at it, let's let all these people who are violent criminals, let's let them out on the street. And while we're thinking about it, all those government officials that they threatened to murder and kill, like Fauci and Milley, let's take away their security. Let's do that while we're at it. They're busy signing a lot of papers, yeah.
And then when they get done, looking up addresses online of their enemies, just have them come on over here and pick up their FBI badge.
Well, that's it.
Sign up for their health care.
Now, look, we know getting rid of a bunch of FBI agents helps Trump. Certainly all the ones that, did their job that they're supposed to do and investigate crime. They just doing their work. You get assigned that. Yeah, it wasn't people like, please let me do this anyway. No, each officer get here, you get this, get that. Now, yes, it helps him out that a lot of FBI agents gone. A lot more are probably on the way out. But let me tell you who else it helps. It helps kidnappers. They're missing children. There's serial killer stuff out there. Go get online right now and type in. I don't know if it's still on there. I'm sure it's changed. The FBI, if you type in FBI, remember they used to have the most wanted list. I'm sure if you did it now, it'd be Liz Cheney and Obama. Everybody, we can't get them. They got pardoned. Get them. But no.
We still want them, though.
We still want them. It's the same Biden. We got to get him. But anyhow, the FBI does a lot of stuff other than arrest January 6 participants. They do. They do a lot of stuff. Some of it good. Some of it may be bad. I don't know. But they definitely do some good.
Were they the ones that were giving all the condoms to Hamas?
I can't remember who did that. It was the FBI. Who else did it? Medicare was in on that. Medicare, FBI, Biden. Hunter somehow, even though he didn't have a political office, I think he organized it all and oversaw it. Everybody got to take it from me.
I think a lot of the condoms come from like his private collection of the ones that weren't big enough.
Something like that, yeah.
Is there it? Can we give these away? What happened? I ordered them off of Amazon, and I forgot to check the sizes.
Well, that's insult to injury. The people of God, good Lord.
Yeah, I'm not saying Hunter Biden was like, yeah, they all got small dicks. I'm just saying, like, just forget the whole thing.
Right,
forget the whole concept.
Watch your mouth.
I didn't even bring it up.
This gets worse and worse, and we'll talk about it, yeah. But these days, no matter what you talk about, it's going to get worse for too long. But go ahead, excuse me. Don't let me stop you from saying something terrible, please.
No. You go ahead and say something terrible.
I'm doing whatever it is you open my mouth. A lot of stuff going on. It ain't good. This is how terrible the administration is. This is how awful it is. When the administration is so bad that terrible, terrible people like Rand Paul start to make sense in comparison. That's frightening to me anyway. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Well, he said tariffs and taxes. Republicans used to be for free trade and against taxes, but now tariffs rate. Let's go after our allies. Let's go after Canada, Mexico, car parts, factories. I mean, a lot of stuff, especially here in Tennessee, like that whiskey, anything like that. Canada already taking all American whiskey off of shelves. Not only is it tariffs, they're all, people don't like bullies for some reason, except for Americans. Other countries usually don't like bullies. And, they're getting on board with the boycott of whiskey. So they're taking the whiskeys off of shelves. American whiskeys, that's a few. I don't know how this helps the economy when people lose their jobs, when people can't pay them no more because they ain't making the money they used to. But we'll see. When you fire thousands of federal employees and they're on the street looking for work, how does that help the economy? I don't understand. But there's a lot I don't understand. I ain't fit to serve. I'm fit to talk on here. That's about it. Barely fit to do that. Other than that, I don't know.
Fit to eat an old groundhog.
Well, anybody fit to do that. You cut it up, eat it up. Yeah. If you're hungry enough.
What would you do? Like a breakfast groundhog? Would you have like?
Well, what time of the day what time of the day am I hungry? When did I kill it? It's not like I eat it right away. You go hunt and get your groundhog, take it home, put it in the freezer. Do treat the meat and all that stuff. I mean, this years ago. I don't hunt no more. My daddy hunted. I used to hunt rabbits and, years and years ago. I don't hunt no more. I'm too old to do it.
You couldn't have eggs because it'd be too expensive.
Oh, yeah, eggs these days expensive, whatnot. Oh, did we? I guess before we get off of here, I also mentioned Guantanamo Bay. You're fixing some new camps up there. Remember, that's where we sent all terrorists, remember, who we thought were terrorists? Now we just go send people if they ain't got the identification papers on them. Gonna send them over there.
I thought Obama closed that.
No,
nobody does what they say they're going to do.
Nobody says, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it. I think the only person that ever did it is Trump. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. He doing it. He signed away. Although he did say, 25 projects. I don't know nothing about that. And pretty much everything he signed right on board with it. He's like, I didn't know anything about this, but now that I look at it, it's pretty good. Thanks for bringing it to my attention.